Alright, let's jump into this video. So today we're going to be going over the Gala Digital CRM. Last video we built it out. This one I can show you a little bit more. We're starting off the video right away with a feature. So the feature here is the ability to create emails using Gala Digital sales strategies, which are built into the current project, and then send it out for each respective contact. The first thing that I found is that we are going to run into the roadblock that Kiro cannot send emails out of Kiro. So the next best step is that Kiro is going to leverage the sales information from our playbooks with the CRM information and then send out and create copy and paste email templates for Gmail. So that's what we're going to be looking at here for the first couple of minutes, and let's jump right in. One of the things that I like about Kiro is that you can have multiple pages open, so you can consider like the far left tab as like your folders file, and then the center, that's going to be like your Word doc, and then the third, the far right, that's where you're going to do all of your coding. So explaining the CRM quickly, on the left side you can see that those are all of the contacts from the directory. So all of these names were uploaded from that master CSV from the last video. In the center, this is the template of all of the information that we have for every single contact in our now CRM. So you can see that it's very general things, but then how we validate and qualify our leads and things of that nature. It looks like our email generator has finished, and it is giving me the details of like the templates that we have, what the terminology means, and how to run it. So anytime Kiro does something, it's also giving instructions on how to use it and also what it's added. So for example, here it's telling me about the 6 templates that it's added for each respective person that we were conducting outreach to. Sometimes it's the creator and talent themselves directly. Most of the time it's the agency or manager that they work with, which we do note and highlight here in our CRM. Here we can see that Kiro is going to be able to analyze each contact in the CRM, personalize the email with the CRM information, and then create ready to go copy and paste emails from the terminal, save all the drafts directly into our system, and then log the information in the CRM meeting activity notes. So, there's the activity piece that we're going to be able to see later, where we log activity on our contacts file per se. So from there, all I'm going to need to do is, copy the email body and then paste it directly to Gmail and click send. So that's going to be our workaround for the time being. I'm sure as this series continues, that's something that we're going to figure out to be able to send Gmails directly from Kiro. I'm hoping that's something that we'll figure out and do. We'll see how long or how many days it'll take, but that's the end goal here with the outreach directly in the CRM. I am going to skip to the next part of the video. So cue in the music, we'll skip to the next part of the video. We'll put the time up to skip to here. Returning from the coding break, you can see that I've now spot checked the CRM and have done a test run of the email generator. So I ran the test with Adam Sandler, created the email, and then see that in the activity log, the email has been noted for, housekeeping purposes. If you remember in our last video, we uploaded a CSV of over 2,500 contacts. So on the left part of Kiro, you can see that we're going and scrolling through every single one of them. There's a lot. There's actors, actresses, celebrities, content creators, you name it, it's in there. So not only do I have a CRM that is able to generate content to send to my email contacts, but it's also created an onboarding guide on how to use the CRM. So when this is scalable, after some more tests and build out, someone is going to be able to come in here, read this README section, and be able to leave it as a user of the Gala Digital CRM. So here in the index, you can see are some of those types of people, as I'd mentioned, artists, comedians, streamers, other sources that I have pulled from my own prospecting. So what you're going to see the rest of this series is that we are building a internal system that is all connected. Many companies face the problem that they have, plenty of internal tools, but none of them are able to communicate, and they all live on different logins, on different browsers, on different tools. And I want to eliminate every single tool that I'm using besides email and Kiro. Those are the only two tabs that I or anyone working at Gala Digital in the future will only be using Kiro in our CRM. So stay tuned for our next video. Looking forward to covering day 4. Exciting stuff to come. Thanks everybody. Talk to you later. Bye bye.